Welcome back to RimWorld. Thought I play this some more before I try and get some sleep. Thought I saved this last time. Alright. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Sometimes it takes a while to load, just the size of the map and the mods I have installed. Surprisingly, this has a very robust modding community, which actually helps add a lot of content to the game. Alright. So, there's, pardon me. There's a few things I am a bit remiss that I did not explain very well. Man, I'm a little bit stepped back, aren't I? Okay, so, there's a few things I should probably explain that I didn't explain last time about why I do things certain ways, or why you want to do certain things. Like, for instance, if you'll notice, these batteries are enclosed in a roofed area, and that's because they, like some other electronic devices, will short and explode in rain. So that's why you always need to make sure that they are covered over so they don't get wet. Why I'm choosing to use solar power over other things, well, if you look at our current power generation, I have fuel, solar, and wind. Fuel is the least energy efficient because it requires a fuel source, in this case wood, which is the only fuel in the game, or anything, probably anything combustible, since there is no coal in this game. Solar power is probably the most efficient because it utilizes the least amount of area. Downside is, of course, it only works when there's, well, sunlight. That's why you use batteries to store the excess power for when the sun's down. Wind is definitely very efficient. Its downside, as you can see here by its footprint, requires a lot of open area. There can't be anything blocking those highlighted areas, otherwise it restricts the airflow. Trees, anything of that nature. So if you're playing on an area that has a lot of open land, sure, yeah, go ahead and use those. If you're dealing with a much more compact area, use solar. You can develop more power sources. I have in the vanilla game, the most powerful power generation is a thermal power plant. And if you notice over here, and there's a few of these scattered around the map, are geysers. And you'll just plop down. You see there's another one over here. There's usually about 3 or 4 of them on a map. You'll just plop down a thermal power plant over one of those geysers. Currently I have mods installed that enhance, that gives me like advanced wind and solar. Also, I believe I have one that gives me nuclear power plants because you can mine uranium, which is used for certain things. This game is, of course, not entirely realistic because, let's face it, you have compacted machinery that's in the stone, and you also have compacted steel, which does not occur naturally in nature. It says it's the remains of some ancient collapsed structure, rich in steel. So we are essentially harvesting the remains of what came before, clearly. Ordinarily, in order to make steel, you would need iron and some sort of carbon like coal in order to make steel. That's why there's all of these, like, I have most of them torn down now, but how I had, like, this building I'm using, well, it was already here before. Or you have this area over here, which I'm not going to open until I am more advanced with weaponry and whatnot, because either you're going to have, there's apparently an ancient race of mechaloids that are extremely dangerous, or you'll find humans in there who are in cryopods, and they're always hostile. that's rotting. That's no good. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to find a way to dispose of those. Because I... so what am I doing over here? Well, these are going to be sleeping chambers over here, and when they get dug out. I'm planning on this being like a dining room, rec area. This will be an actual kitchen facility area. There's more things I need to build, like a workroom, a storage area. I also need a hospital and a prison for when I capture raiders, because you can try and convert them over to join you. So you need to have someplace to store them. That's why with that one raider, why I just went ahead and killed them, is because I have no place set up to hold them. Alright, well, I'm also, the reason why I gave myself more steel than I really needed. Ordinarily when you start this game, you start off with wood, steel, and components, just to get yourself established so you can build a few things. For some odd reason, in this particular version, it did not give me any steel, and it probably didn't give me any components either. The components I've used are probably all I've dug up. And I'm going to go and give myself a few components just to compensate for that. I'm not going to give myself a lot like I did before. And I gave myself way too much steel. I don't... It's probably right in front of me. 75 components. That should be alright. Oh, and also when I was watching the other video, I learned that apparently a couple of my colonists are already married to each other. I believe... Was it Jack? Social... Yeah. Yeah, so these two are married. So when I create a room... I'm going to give them a double bed for them to share. Often that's a rare thing when you already have characters who are already married, and characters can marry in this game. They don't have anything installed for them to procreate. Animals will procreate. Humans will not. Oh, I think there might be a mod for that. I'm not sure. I have never really interested me enough to actually try it out. Mods I'm using. Well, I got... you've seen a few of them, I think. Like, for instance, this hygiene tab down here. This is a mod. So it gives me a lot of stuff to use for hygiene reasons. I told you about the power generation. I have a stack size increase as well. Like this version stuff, that's different than the weapons. Those aren't that was using that blaster. That's not in the game. And what else? I have robots I can build to help out. More steel down here. Work. I need... Okay, I'm gonna have you concentrate on that. Set that as a 2 for you. You already set the mining. I don't have anything for you to build. And I'm setting a lot of these to 1. They'll only really... Basically, I think how they run down the line, see which one needs to be done. You know, is this going on? No. Is this going on? No. Is this going on? And so forth. Kind of like a checklist. So essentially, if there's something to be built, it will prioritize building over mining. I think that's how it works. I need to get these dead animals out of here, I really do. Can I... Let me see what I can do here. I can make kibble. Can I make that using raw food and meat? Okay. Animal products. Oh. Thing is, I need to figure out how I can set that to just use rotted animals. I don't think you can really do anything with them, and I would need either a place to bury them, or I need a cremation oven, which I don't have the technology to build yet. Who else can research? If I can get 2 tables going, that's something Nathaniel can do. If I have 2 research tables, it doubles the research speed. Who the fuck is set to mining right now? Okay. Chio and Nathaniel. And where are they? Okay, you're planting. Nathaniel, where are you? You are cooking. Okay, let us... Okay, I want to set this to a 2. You're cooked to a 2, and have you concentrate on mining, because we're good on food for the time being. I need more resources. Oh, one thing to be careful of when you're mining is if you create too much of an open area, the roof will start to collapse, and if you're not careful, it will collapse on top of your colonists, killing them. Usually killing them. Fortunately, this particular area here is small enough, but that's not really a problem. An eclipse, that means my solar power is useless, so hopefully my batteries will be able to carry me through. I'm going to zone. Expand the roof over there, get this all covered up, and I'm going to get a... Get that, and also... tool cabinet. I can probably do that. Let me... I'll just build a little workshop room. Flash storm. That will probably set off some fires outside of my camp. Break days. Moderate amount of pain. What is wrong with you, Nathaniel? Muscle parasites. Visitors from the White Cave Alliance. Actually, yeah, let me go back to the world real fast and okay, here we go. Good, did not lock up. You see all these little icons scattered around the map. So we have different encampments. Like, okay, this is my place right here. And we have other settlements that belong to different factions. Over here, I believe, I'm not sure how color-coded, but I'm pretty sure these are probably raider camps, or at least they're hostile. Form a caravan. I'm not entirely sure what all of these icons mean, and there isn't a legend that I'm aware of that explains them. Probably on the wiki page. But you're really probably not going to be doing a whole lot of traveling. I have never traveled in this game. You can. And And this is really a pretty nicely detailed map when you think about it. So I'm pretty much sandwiched right in between 3 of these guys. Yeah, there's a fire. I can hear it. Ooh, yeah, there it is. And someone died over there. Who the... Oh, yeah, it must have been that raider I killed earlier. And of course, the visitors are kind of also suffering. Well, oh yeah, animals. These are called boomaloops. Why are they called boomaloops? Because when they die, they go boom. Not a good idea to hunt these. And you have, you know, raccoons. You have various other, you know, alpacas, ostriches, rats, turtles, rabbit. You know, you have your usual animals around. And yet, but yeah, boomaloops. There's boomaloop rats, boom rats. How those work, I don't know. They're a muffalo. They're huge. The rarest animals in the game are thrombos that will sometimes wander into your camp. Psychotic. Oh, that's good to have. Every colonist of the female gender smiles with contentment. That's good. That'll help. Like I said, there's a lot of just waiting around for things to happen in this game. So, who's awake? I don't think Nathaniel is still awake. He's probably going to collapse soon because he's exhausted. There's really nothing I can do for him right now. Jack, I'm going to have you burn these barrels. Alright, and they are leaving, and Nathaniel has collapsed to extreme exhaustion. Can't rescue him, though. Looks like the fire is just about burned out. Okay, let me get this work area built. Furniture, yeah. Light bulb. So let's perhaps move that. Build a copy. Put right over here. Wave. Oh no. Alright. Shit. Temperature. Cooler. Don't want these. Now to worry about these guys. Build a vent. Now to worry about these guys getting heat stroke and heat exhaustion. Because my temperatures are going to skyrocket. As you can see, it's already 100 and... Oh wow, look at that temperature skyrocket. Inside is not much better. So I am going to need... I need this... Who's my... Alright, Chia, I need you to build this cooler. Because if not, you're going to die. Okay, that helps. Let's lower the temperature inside just a little bit. And since I have this vent, it will cool both sides. As you see, the temperature inside is already cooling down. Wait a minute. Why is it so hot in here? Why is it so hot in here? Shouldn't be that hot. Okay. I need another cooler in here. It's too large for one to cool. Shit. Otherwise, all that meat is going to... Yeah. That one just went. It's too warm in here. One cooler is not enough. Not to worry about my food supply spoiling on me. I have to try and find some way to get these animals out of here. Yes, yes. Barely staying within a comfortable range on the inside, even though I have it set to 66. A friendly AI from the past named Charlin Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. If you travel to the ship, he will take you off. Where is he then? He's over there in the middle of a desert. And where am I? Let's find my camp. Whoa! Okay, I'm over here. And he is all the way over there on pretty much the opposite side of the planet. Wanderer joins. That's not what I needed. And why is that fire still burning? Yeah, it is still burning. There's not much left over there to burn. Alright, cargo pods. Anything useful? Limestone blocks. And Jose, you have joined. What are you good at, Jose? You have no shooting skill. One thing I should note. 0 means that, yeah, they have no... They can do it, they're just not, have no skill in it. If it's completely hashed out like here, they can't do it at all. So this person can't do any crafting, can't do any research. But they're very good at mining, very good at growing, and this little burn mark here indicates that they have a passion for it. So that's good. And apparently it said this person has a relationship with someone. Oh, the sister of Cheo. Chio? I don't know. I'm probably completely mispronouncing that name. Don't care. My level of don't care has reached maximum don't cariness. Assume dear no. No empty space configured. Can need storage. Animal. assume I don't. No, I'm just. You're not buried to your. Oh, that's right. Shit. I need to. There we go. Okay, Jose is going to be my miner, or maybe it's Josie. Not Jose, it's Jose. And maybe it's Josie. I don't know. Considering you have like an Asian name over here and maybe Hispanic name over here, I'm all kind of messed up. The name, yeah, okay. Oaf, yeah, okay. Fine. Okay, we'll set you to mining. That's great. Set you to that to a 2. That should be perfect. Get these dead animals out of my freezer. How am I doing on powder? I'm still good. My power's still going up, so I'm not using more than I'm collecting. Oh, these rooms are done. Excellent. That's perfect. That's one of the things I've been waiting on, is for these rooms to get done. So, nope, shit, no, let's get rid of that. I need to clear out all of this. I need a space configured to store all those rocks. I need a very large space. Rocks will be the largest things you will have to deal with storing, because they're everywhere. Clear all, and I want to store chunks. Okay, now this is all done over here. Production, let's get another research table on the inside. Get rid of that horseshoe. Also, while I'm waiting on that, let's get these doors built. Let's get a steel door here, here. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna mine this out so I can put a cooler right here. That was okay. Those are already built. Raid. 2 people. Wooden club and a marble club. These guys aren't really that much of a threat. Problem is, everyone is asleep. Okay, you're up. I'll wait till they actually attack before I start having to get everyone up to defend. Oh, you know what? That's something I need to work on. Now that I have this crafting table, let's work on getting some clothing made. Let's make 5 of these. 5 of these, and 5 of these, and that should be plenty. Let's get my research table also built. Oh, I can build a high-tech one. But this still needs to be deconstructed. It's in my way. They're beginning their assault. where are they going? Okay, they're coming through. They're going to take a little while to get around, apparently. You can use cover in this game, which is great. I'll have my melee guys in the back. And they're already fleeing. Alright. See how badly we got hurt. Heat stroke initial, bleeding a little bit and bruised. Not too bad. Alright. Now I need... Not enough wood stored. I am not surprised. Man, 132 degrees. Holy crap. Now, this won't be enough to, this won't be enough to cool this entire area. It'll be enough to cool this room down. I have to work on a way of getting air to these bedrooms as well. In the past, what I've done, I've tried to build like a ductwork system where I'll mine behind them and create like, you know, a hallway that I'll use just for air purposes, just clean, close it off with vents and coolers. But the sooner I can get these guys some proper sleeping spaces, the better. I think they'll be a lot happier. And you get some power down this way as well, so I can put lights in these rooms. If you hear a lot of creaking, it's just me moving around my chair. Although you can probably already guess that. Oh yeah, you don't have a sleeping space, do you, Josie? Oversight on my part. Okay, this still has not been removed yet. Hey, Jack, how about you, yeah, you just go to bed, never mind. Who is my crafters? No, really no one. Yeah. Need a crafter at some point. Oh, the heat wave is gone. Okay, well, let's turn that off. We don't need it right now. And a flare shorts out all your electrics. If that had happened during the heat wave, that would have been really bad. It's over. I got lots of potatoes and rice. I have no meals though. However, that means they're probably just eating what's in here on just raw. Why is the temperature in here being so hard to maintain? Oh, I never set the temperature for this, so they're fighting each other. Oh, well, that explains that problem. What do I have this set at? 26? Those two are fighting each other. That's no good. Alright. Nathaniel, you are my cook. Fine, I'll put you back to cook again. I need food made. Jack, what are you doing? Go ahead and get this deconstructed. I need wood chopped. Just so much stuff has to be done. Just not enough resources. I mean, I could go ahead and get myself all the resources I need, but I'm really trying to resist doing that. Hell, I could go ahead and get myself the robots I normally have. You know, if I was just playing this, you know, just for me, I would have, but I'm trying to do this to try and show you guys the proper way how you would do this without cheating. Other than what I've already done. Like I said, ordinarily when you start a new colony, you already start with, you know, wood and steel and the components. So you start off, you know, getting your power up and all that stuff. I didn't have any of that this time, and that's probably due to, if I had paid more attention to, ooh, combat supplier. Maybe you got some weapons. If I had paid more attention to the prepare carefully on the item setup menu, I probably would have noticed that, but I just skipped right through it, thinking it would just give me the default items. Mortar shell, don't need it. Components, have some. Ugh. Pardon me. What can I sell you? Well, I can sell you that. 26 cents, I suppose. Close combat helmets. I have medicine. I could use some of that. What variety? Just regular medicine, not Glitterworld. Glitterworld would be very expensive at this point. Satchel charges, crucible pistol, crucible precision rifle. Can't afford those. Not really much here I can afford. So let's at least buy some more medicine so I have more of that. Cleaned out his stock. You have 7 components, but apparently you're going to be charging a lot of that. A lot more than what they're usually worth. So let's just go ahead and accept that deal. Just out of curiosity, who? Carcopods. What did you guys drop? Boomrat? No. Eggs. A lot of eggs. I need those. Let's set hauling to 1. Let's start getting some of this stuff taken care of. Let's haul that. Haul. Is that? Let's get all of that stuff all the way to the cooler. Good protein to use. Quiet. Get your head for that one. Alright. Good. Oh, look at here. There's some steel and components here. I wonder what those are from, and they're deteriorating. Slate wall. So, how did I first hear about this game? Well, one of the YouTubers that I like to watch is Weasel, and he started playing this game, and it intrigued me, so I started looking into it, and I got it. It was you could only get a thing through the website back then. They would give you a Steam code. Now it's available on Steam, and I like it. It's if you're into simulation games and whatnot, it's it's a good way to basically waste time, because there's always something happening. There's always something more for you to do. It's almost I almost kind of liken it to playing Civilization, where you're always okay, just one more turn, just one more turn. Okay, X amount of turns till that's done, and just keep going like that. Kind of feeds into that whole mentality, called the Civilization addiction. So it's kind of like that, because you're just always waiting for things to happen, and you keep working and building, and just keep wanting to continue on with what you're doing. Okay, let's go and get some beds set down. I don't think I have any wood for them right now, but let's at least get them planned out. Furniture. I need a double bed for the married couple, and everyone else is going to get single beds. I'm not going to worry about lights in there right now. Visitors. I'm not even going to try. Wait a minute. Terhisala? Are visiting the colonies. You have a few items to trade. Okay. They have simple meals, components, medicine. Flake is tobacco, or probably not quite. A flaky substance that can be smoked to induce a short but powerful euphoric state. While it's cheaper to produce, it's exceptionally addictive. So probably kind of like a cross between tobacco and marijuana. You have beer. I'll probably get started making that at some point. Marksman gear and a monkey hide cowboy hat. I don't really see anything here that I need. I need more woodcut. Who is in charge of that? Cut plant. Oh, well, that's why. Ah, no one is. I need... Should at least always be set. I kind of got mixed up thinking that they would have been part of the grow category, and they're not. So I need these cut. I need these taken care of. The struck compact machine. Ah, crap! That disappeared before I could see where it was. Probably someone is mining. More steel here. Let's mine that out. Oh, I missed this earlier. I think this is silver. Yeah. This might have been what they were talking about. More. Unfortunately, you're never going to find large veins of compacted machinery. You're always going to find them in small, either like 2x2, you know, blocks. Usually not even that big. So right now I'm just scanning all the various walls to make sure I have everything highlighted. I'm also looking out for plasteel, which is useful later on. I don't see any offhand. I can see that there's an interior here. You can kind of see where this position is right here. So it's just a little void in there. It's probably not very big. I'm sure back in here there is going to be all sorts of open spaces to uncover. Oh, I need to be careful about hitting that. Well, when I mine, I'll hit that wall and I'll just stop. They won't break through until I tell them to deconstruct. Alright. Oh, there's some survival meals out here. I wonder who that belonged to. Probably someone I killed. Let's hunt these alpacas. Get some meat. Choice horse needed. You know, I probably have enough steel on hand. I could just go and build steel walls, so... Which ordinarily you wouldn't be able to do at this juncture, but, you know, since I accidentally gave myself so much steel, might as well use it. I think the strongest building material in this game is plasteel. Eventually you'll be able to build a ground penetrating radar, which will allow you to see pockets of minerals. It won't tell you what's there. You won't find out what's there until you build a deep drilling rig, which uses the mining skill. And they'll mine a small area. It's I think it's like a 3x3 square around the drill. So if you have a large area, you have to build multiple drills just to make sure you get it all. That comes later. And let's get a steel door over here. Let's make the... Oh, no, I don't want a door down here. I want a double wall. revealed. Probably the area I was talking about earlier. Yeah, you can see it just this little hollow right here went from one side to the other. No biggie. Oh, still more silver over here to be mined. Let's get some of that. Let's work on getting these small spaces filled in. Here, I'm not even going to bother with a. Just gonna build a double wall there. It's not big enough to worry about putting a door. I will put a door here. And I think that's that. Oh, I need something here. I can't even build on that because it's mud. Crap, that's kind of a little bit of a problem. That leaves me pretty wide open over there. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's all the way over there. I'm going to build back here. So I'm not, yeah, I wasn't even paying attention where that was. I just have to get all of this built. Alright. An inventor named Yana Holloway calls from nearby. She's being chased by pirates from the Mantis. She begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, she's 43. Be warned to accept. Yeah, let's offer safety. Let's see. If she's an inventor, then she should have some good skills. Okay, she's good. She's really good at crafting. I need that. She has a burning passion for cooking, good at melee and shooting. Not a bad character overall. You have no weapons. Alright. Okay. I need gun. These are manned gun positions. I need some of these. Alright. Jack is sleeping. Jack, this is no time to be sleeping. I kind of need your help. They can at least construct, at least set it to a 4. Let's get some of this. I don't think I'm going to be able to get these built before they arrive. Nope. There are 3 of them. And even equip. Oh, frag grenades. And what? It's telling me where they're attacking? That's nice. Igniting power conduit. Igniting wooden pit latrine. Alright, well, since I know where they're coming from, they pretty much have to go past this point to get to me. Jack has a knife, you have a firearm, I'll put you over here. Wyatt, I think I already took care of you, didn't I? No one else. Oh, Nathaniel, run! Took care of that problem now, didn't I? Alright, I need another sleeping spot. I don't think I have... Oh yeah, there are some beds made. That's good. I'm gonna move... I'll just build a new one. Finally, start getting to be a little bit civilized. Starting to. Still have a long way to go, though. And there are the thrombos I was talking about earlier. You can try and taming them. I don't think I have anyone who's high enough to do so. You could try killing them, which I would not recommend unless you got some heavy firepower. But these guys are hard to kill, and they do a lot of damage. I tried that once. Pretty much took out my entire colony. Wouldn't recommend it. You have a 7... maybe. Can you? No, I'm not going to try. And, wait a minute. I thought I got something who could craft. Yeah. Alright. And you can tailor it. Okay, that's what I need for that. And you can smith. slowly moving people into their new home. And oh crap. An overload happens sometimes at random. Means all the power pretty much all the power is gone. Probably about time for me to build a new solar power plant. Check my power. Still storing power. Where's my... Somewhere, yeah. Still kind of hot. Jack is in a mental daze. What happened to you, Jack? A moderate amount of pain. Oh yeah, that's right. You also have those. Still have those parasites. Poor Jack. Yeah, it's pretty damn hot out. Oh, gun turrets are done. Good. What to do next? Plumbing. Let's do plumbing. We need some clothes made, which is important, so now my people have tired apparel. Manage outfits. I don't know. How do I... There's a way to do that, right? Gear. Alright, all your stuff is still good. Your stuff is good. Your armor vest is a problem. Alright, drop that. Alright, get rid of those. Anything that drops below 50% is considered tattered. And I'm out of power. So yeah, it's time to build a new solar power plant. So I'm running out of power right before daybreak. Are my walls built? Almost. Okay, what's getting chopped? Oh, gee, wait, look at the timing. Okay, well, I didn't realize I've been playing for so long. This sometimes happens when you're, you just kind of get lost in the moment. So I'm going to save. And I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Thank you for joining me.